Lucknow won the toss and put Gujarat into bat. And Gujarat is making them pay for this decision. Turning on the heat, well, the fielders are already in the heat. But Saha and Gill, look at that opening partnership. Records galore. 20 ball 50 for Wriddhiman Saha, well within the power play. And they are at 121 for no loss in 10 overs. Pommie Mbangwa and Gaurav Kapur here with Cricbuzz Comm Box. We saw Hardik's figures at number 3, his strike rate at number 3, and we said he would tell the openers that I want a little more from you.
Yeah.
I don't think this much.
Little more.
Keep going.
Yeah, you know.
This is bizarre. What they've done to Lucknow in this first 10 is crazy.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I was just thinking about Wriddhiman Saha, and there have been murmurs, ooh, his form, whatever. But what he gives them, if and when he gets going, is this.
Yeah.
And because he's been freed up to play how he wants, and that's to attack because of that long batting lineup that they have, can't afford to take up deliveries. It means sometimes he might not get away, and other times he will. When he does, this is what you get, and this is just awesome.
Yeah, it really is. If you were to criticize him at all, but you don't need to, but just seeing the numbers a bit, he's got his 50 of 20 balls. The next 17 balls, he's got 24. So even he's going to look at it and say, there's enough batting to come. I've done my job. Oh, I just keep going. He's still at a strike rate of 200, but he's got to say, we have to completely bat Lucknow out of this game.
I like that you're thinking like that, because oftentimes we look at the overall outcome and we say, it's okay, but are you doing enough, right? Are you doing enough to put your side ahead of the opposition? And if you can completely bat your opposition out the game, then because of situation, because of conditions, make sure you do. Even if they come and bat well, they're not going to necessarily have the cushion that you have, where you get a good start and you have a long batting lineup to come. So the onus is on you to make sure you just keep going until they stop you. If they don't stop you, you threaten 300.
Yeah, that's right. They could, When you get 120 odd in the first 10, you're definitely looking at 250 as a score. Lucknow did that to Punjab. There's no reason why Gujarat today can't do that to Lucknow. Let's have a look at their bowlers, and you will see that Captain Krunal Pandya actually stands out here because he bowled 2 of those overs in a power play with Saha going absolutely loco there. He's bowled his 3 overs for 24, but everyone else has travelled, and they've travelled far and wide.
Yeah, so often, once you get the start, it's then difficult to stem the flow of runs. So they've just been dragged along. Mohsin and Avesh started off and they went to all parts. And from there, it was just a case of can't stop anybody. And I tell you what, it'd be very much a case of rust if your Mohsin Khan is turning up back here, hasn't bowled for a long time. Also, just the arena. The being in battle, it's entirely different to all the balls you bowl in the nets. When you turn up and there's an actual batter there, you can't just say, oh yeah, that's out nicked you off. Oh yeah, they caught you over there. Oh, because you got 15, 20 fielders when you're in the nets, right? Yeah. This time, bang, it's actually gone out the ground. And it counts as 6. That's your first ball. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. But 22 of the Mohsin over did Saha, just pelted him to all parts of the ground. As I said, that 20 ball 50, it really was fantastic. Now, it's up to these 2 guys. It's very hot in Ahmedabad, but it's up to them to keep the heat turned up and make sure that the team does not end at less than 230, 240. Because after getting 120 in the first 10, you got to get at least 120 in the back 10, if not more. Otherwise, you look at this batting lineup and say you didn't optimize the start the openers gave you.
Particularly if you look at wickets lost. So if there are no wickets lost, and it's nice that you bring up the issue of heat and how it's an afternoon game. Sometimes with batters, they can start up at the front and they'll go full strength because they're starting out. It saps them as well, the fact that they're smashing it out there, and then they sometimes lose their way, lose strength and not quite time it and then slow down. That can happen. So we watch for all of that, but essentially with a start like this, you want to make sure you're threatening 250. You want to make sure that you're continuing to go on so that there's absolutely no respite for opposing captain, for his bowlers as well.
It is a long batting lineup as well. There's a lot of hitters. So even if one of them gets out, you know they're going to go bang, bang, boom, boom. Where they're going to end, I am saying 238.
You're being very conservative today. Even I told you go up.
You know, 248? What are you saying?
I'm saying they're beating 250. They're going to beat the 256 that was.
No, will they threaten the all-time 263?
Yeah, I reckon they are threatening it. Yeah.
That's a spicy meatball. We will come and discuss that and a lot more on Cricbuzz Live right after this Gujarat batting effort. And what an effort it has been.